Only one more month and a few weeks until Mario Maker 2 releases. I made an earlier video on top 5 bosses I would like to see in Mario Maker 2. I asked the community to let me know who I missed or should have added. And I missed an unreasonable amount. Now I'm gonna give this list a redemption. With your suggestions, I've done my research and have compiled a brand new list of amazing bosses. Also, I'm leaving out the Koopalings since we all know they would be great bosses. However, they were number 1 on my last list, and everything going forward is brand new. I'm gonna stick to my previous definition of a boss: must have pseudo-invulnerability or take at least 3 hits or more to eliminate. You know, the most common characteristics with every Mario boss ever made. Welcome back to my fellow bits, my name is Snoopers, and today we're going to go a bit deep into top 10 bosses wanted in Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Let's get started. Pom Pom, debuting in Super Mario 3D Land wielding a boomerang with a ribbon on it. She is the female counterpart to the already confirmed boss Boom Boom in Mario Maker 2, which later on in Super Mario 3D World, her not that strong boomerang turns into a pointy deadly metal star. With a bow on it, of course, can't forget that. Now, I don't know how well her multi-projection ability would be in a 2D platformer space. The Cloud Jutsu for hidden invulnerability movement could work, kind of like how the Koopalings go into their shell when hit, but besides application, I can see the boomerang being an interesting mechanic that was not previously seen in Mario Maker. This one a lot of people have forgotten about. Back in newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, you face a steroid dust-induced thwomp titled King Thwomp. Unlike a regular thwomp, this spiky boy moves left to right to smack you down. Now, I know this is just a simple addition to the regular thwomp enemies we normally see. However, when I'm trying to get through a tight space in a Mario Maker level, moving obstacles are a hassle to deal with. Now, imagine one that's invulnerable, can kill you, and it's freaking moving in every direction. Not a bad addition and can easily be implemented, seeing as they're already in most Mario themes. Technically making his first appearance in Paper Mario for the N64, it's not until Super Mario 64 DS he's coined Goombazz. Every time Goombazz gets hit, he increases in size while also spawning other little Goombas to come to his aid. The mechanics that make this boss unique would be his size increase upon getting stomped by Mario. This could be used to get onto platform or ledges that were previously unreachable, while at the same time providing a challenge that spawns other enemies all on its own. Plus, he has a cool crown. Crowns are cool. Now this is unique. Get this. It's a Triceratops that breathes fire. Oh, and there's up to 4 of them on a rotating platform. Good luck! Renzor, debuting in Super Mario World. According to the game's instruction manual, they were cursed by Bowser. That's it. That's all it says. They are found everywhere in Dinosaur Land, and they are now found in the Mushroom Kingdom since their appearance in new Super Mario Bros. 2. Honestly, this boss provides a double whammy of utility. Not only do you have to dodge fireballs while trying to kill these guys, but then you have a complete functioning Ferris wheel. You can make this a necessary part in your map to advance. I do feel bad killing them. Their death wails are so disturbing. Fry Guy. First encountered in Mario Bros. 2, he inflicts damage if touched. So that's no jumping for you, Mario. Whoa! So the only way to kill this guy is using your environment. In Mario Maker 2, this can translate to Koopa shells. However, once you get 3 hits on this guy, he separates into 4 individual bouncing flames, which kind of reminds me of a disembodied fire snake. Maybe this was the inspiration for it. Regardless, once Fry Guy is in this form, you have to snuff him out. Can't jump on them, so another environmental item would be necessary to finish him off. Would be interesting to see him again. Now, I've seen this one requested by quite a few of you from the last video, and I couldn't agree more. Aburto. First appearing in Super Mario Bros. 2, coming in 3 different versions. Now, unless we will be able to grab the pink Birdo's egg while in mid-flight, the most Mario Maker 2 applicable version would be the green Birdo, shooting fireballs horizontally across the map without falling. Taking no jump damage, this boss can only be damaged by environmental items. And just like the case with the Fry Guys, Koopa Shells, Bomb-Ombs, whatever you can get your hands on is fair game. I just hope they remove their previous sound bites.
I'm ready for you this time.
Ew. Alright, now we're heading into more fun territory. Yahoo! King Bob-omb. Now, originally I thought it would be a cool boss idea to try to grab him from behind and throw him a couple times to defeat him, like his first appearance in Super Mario 64. But while researching this guy, I saw the gameplay footage of Super Mario 64 DS and oh my god, what a treat to see. Not only is it amazing to witness him sacrificing his followers in rapid succession to kill you, but using his subjects he sacrificed used against him. Now that's cold. And brilliant, since this would solve the 3D to 2D platform problem. Now you don't have to get around him. Now you have a boss that is only vulnerable to his own fellow Bob-ombs, and you can design levels that are affected by destroying the area around him. Now, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. First making an appearance in a widely known Nintendo classic, Luigi's Mansion, King Boo would be a great addition to our boss arsenal. Now, what would make him bossier than just a normal Boo? Well, I'll have to point you to newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, where we face a giant Boo that is blocking the progression of the stage. And the only way we can get our King Boo out of the way is with the light block mechanic. Throwing these light blocks would make our King Boo smaller and smaller until he poops out of existence. We just have to add a little crown somewhere right there. Yeah, that's good. Honestly, if that doesn't float your boat, I would settle for just a King Boo flying around and throwing some Kamek spells at us or something. Any excuse to make him part of this list, really. I'm a little biased, okay? I love King Boo. One of the coolest new features in Mario Maker 2 is the integration of water within a normal level. What better boss to reintroduce into the murky mix than an old Froggy fan favorite? That's right, guys. I'm talking about Wort. We haven't seen this oddball since The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, 1993. Now, breaking down this boss, there isn't that much difference, at least mechanics-wise. He jumps a few times, throws some bubbles at you that I guess hit as hard as bricks or something. And, oh yeah, he's allergic to vegetables, which in the original Super Mario 2, he's standing in front of a machine that is making vegetables. Oh. His plan's dumb, his mechanics simple, but since when has that stopped Nintendo? I mean, Bowser is just 2 phases of throwing fire and jumping. I would love to have an amphibian counterpart to put in our, say, jungle theme, underwater theme, or level, with, of course, new water integration. It has been so long since we've seen our warty friend. What better opportunity to bring him back and actually be relevant than Mario Maker 2? Alright guys, this one was requested a lot in our previous list. So I did a bunch of research and I decided Dry Bowser was the best pick at our #1 spot on our list. Making his debut in newer Super Mario Bros., after Mario plunges Bowser into a pool of lava, he ascends as the new Dry Bowser. A short fight, but a memorable one. Invulnerable to flower power, and now throws bones at you while shooting fireballs. A simple button exploding at the bridge behind him meets his fatal end. Now, what is most interesting about Dry Bowser is he's never been explored again as a boss fight since Super Mario 3D World, leaving us to wonder all the different possibilities Nintendo can explore with Dry Bowser. But his implications to Mario Maker 2 could be amazing. Now, with the help of our friend Willy Maker YT, we can see how this can be possible. Thinking of new mechanics, the first and most obvious characteristic that pops out at me is that he's invulnerable to flower power, besides also falling into hazards like a pool of lava. What if we can only damage him with ice? Also, what if we can bounce on his head 3 times to temporarily disable him before he rearranges himself back together? What if he moves slightly faster than regular Bowser? All of this at your command with a simple shake of a normal Bowser and the enemy selection wheel. How incredible would that be? Honestly, the sheer mystery of this boss is what led me to realize Nintendo can really go in so many directions with him. Because of this, he has earned the spot for number 1. Alright guys, we just went a bit deep into my top 10 bosses wanted for Super Mario Maker 2. I'm sure there are more bosses you can think of. However, I will ask you a different question that would benefit us as a community. What video do you want us to create next? Maybe something you want but haven't seen yet. A review, a top 10, a let's play, you name it. We're all open ears. Keep in mind it doesn't have to involve Mario Maker. Maybe a game you really like. Thanks again for watching guys, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly content and check out our Twitch every now and again to see all of us in action. See you next time.